Pluto in Aquarius is coming to snatch wigs, it's coming to topple systems and structures. Pluto in Aquarius is coming in hot and loud. And quite honestly, over the past couple months, we've already been seeing the implications of Pluto and Aquarius energy, especially with what's been happening in Palestine, what's been happening in the Congo. The world is awakening to a lot of the fuck upness that exists. And we're seeing a lot of young voices, of course, entering spaces and being more activists. And we're seeing them inspiring others to do the same and understanding that the conflict that we're seeing in Palestine, it is an everybody problem. It is a human problem. We are not free until everyone is free. And that's exactly what Pluto in Aquarius is bringing to the table. Pluto, being the planet of transformation and death, is entering the sign of Aquarius, which is all about the collective, Aquarius. All of us coming together, really uniting. Aquarians are humanitarians in so many ways. So the planet of death and transformation is entering this area and aspect in our life, which is asking us to really step into our humanitarian power, our capacity to give and pour into other communities. So the energies are just potent. Now, mind you, Pluto doesn't enter Aquarius until January 20th, and it'll live here until September 1st. It'll take a step back for the month of October, and it will re-enter Aquarius in November, where it will live in this sign for 2 decades. Just a little glimpse and a bit of insight about this transit. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was during the American Revolution, the French Revolution, the Industrial Revolution. So lots of revolutionary energy. There's a reason why you're probably feeling a little unsettled right now. There's a reason why people are yearning to do more and be more of a part of a solution. The systems are getting tired. You drive down your local street and you see so many of these fast food establishments with help wanted signs. People are not wanting to work those jobs that once upon a time really were the bread and butter of this economy. People are wanting to live more on purpose in so many ways. So there's a reason why everything is really activating right now. There's a reason why the energies coming in feel very much like the winds of change. And it's because change is necessary. These systems that we've bought into are only benefiting the top 1%. And while their bank accounts get fatter and fatter and fatter, people are struggling to put food on their table, to pay their bills. Student loan debt just continues to go up more and more and more. So what happens during these intensifying moments where we're all literally talking about the same things? There's not one conversation that you're having with your friend that doesn't touch upon how expensive things are getting, or the anxiety surrounding, oh, how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to pay for that? Everyone is talking about it. Literally, there is no middle class. And we're starting to see that more and more. It's like either you got a lot of money or you're living paycheck to paycheck in some sort of way. So the gap is very, very wide. We are polarized in so many ways, which can be a very activating thing for a collective revolution. It's time. The power is truly in the people. And that's what Aquarius is all about. It is about the people. And it's going to bring about some really challenging conversations. It's going to require us to be accountable. And it's going to ask us to show up in ways that doesn't feel really comfortable. When we're talking about Pluto and Aquarius energy, it's people really stepping in and taking care of each other and transitioning from this, I got to take care of myself, be about myself because nobody else is going to take care of me, to opening ourselves to, I need help, I need assistance, I need people to really step in and provide resources in ways that Uncle Sam isn't necessarily stepping in to provide resources anymore. So trust and believe this conversation, it's going to get louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. Pluto in Aquarius is a transit that's going to literally define this generation and generations to come. I think of when I was younger and when I would see things that were happening in the 60s and the 70s and all of the change that was happening. There was this collective energy to really, really, really move things and progress the narrative of humanity. And then it fizzled out. The war on drugs really became a thing. Reagan really started doing things. And there was a shift in philosophy. Once upon a time, there was a massive movement of people who were literally like, make love, not war, peace. Let's do this. Let's take care of each other. And it was working to a certain extent until the government put a damper on it. The war on drugs happened. They made, psychedelics a Schedule 1 substance, super, super illegal. And it's because these medicines were ushering a renaissance that this government and this society wasn't ready for. But now what? We got technology. You cannot silence this medicine. You cannot silence these philosophies. You cannot silence the people anymore. So the lid has to pop. And that's where Pluto in Aquarius comes in to usher in this lid popping moment. We need it. Our future is going to look vastly different today, a decade from now, a couple decades from now. Technology can be here to support us, and we can use these platforms for good to activate one another and to support and to usher in this idea of a new earth. It is happening. It is exciting. And I know that it can feel quite scary because some of this change and transformation, of course, comes with death. It comes with some icky things that are very uncomfortable for us to navigate or to deal with. But this is part of life. We cannot experience revolution without evolution. And unfortunately, transformation comes with some of these darker aspects. 'Tis the duality of life. This is literally what we came here to experience. The yin and the yang, the this and the that, the black and the white, all of it. We came to experience every aspect of it. The richness, the vastness of the human experience. And right here, right now, you are being offered an opportunity to contribute to the positive ripple of change. You're feeling uncomfortable right now? Good. You're growing. You're feeling challenged in some aspect of your life? Good. You're growing. You're transcending. These are all symptoms of ascension. And it's going to happen one way or another. You can either be aware of it and welcome it with love and gratitude, or you can be scared of it. Or you can be scared of it and welcome it. You can be terrified and still be open to change in some way, shape, or form. They can work hand in hand, baby. I see this as an exciting time to be alive. I am optimistic that we are going to come out better because of this. I think so many of us feel as though it is time, it is needed, it is urgent. The universe is motivating us to innovate our perspective of what a life actually is, what a life can be. The universe is motivating us to not only support our own visions of a future, but also she's checking us and making sure that our personal vision of the future is also in support of the collective future as well. We are literally creating reality together as we speak. There is a collective consciousness that has literally been asking for this. We have been asking for this moment in so many ways, through our interactions with one another, through the thoughts that we have in our head, through the fears and the worries that we put out into the universe. We've been asking for solutions, and the universe is coming in with this Pluto and Aquarius energy and going, whoop, here's a solution. Now it's time to do the work. Now, last little thought that I will leave you with as far as Pluto and Aquarius goes. Revolution comes with many roles. There are many ways to be a part of a revolution. There are going to be people who want to be up there on the front lines and rah, 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 and protest all the way. Love it. We need that energy. We need that force to be just as loud as the opposing force. And there are other people who are going to be there to make sure that we're fed, make sure that there's water, make sure that there's resources. There are other people who are going to be there making sure that they're filming and recording and sharing it with the entire world, making sure that this story does not get oppressed. There are many roles when it comes to revolution, okay? And not a single one of those roles is a small one. Start pouring love and compassion into the communities that you already have access to. Start volunteering. Start making it a point to uplift those voices that are being oppressed even more so than ours. When we create space for marginalized communities who are literally being suppressed, we are also advocating for our own freedom as well. We are not free until the entire world is free. Every single person that you pass by on the street is a brother, is a sister, is a sibling, is your mother, is your father, is someone so close to you. You may not see it right away, but on a cellular level, we are all connected. Welcome, 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 Pluto and Aquarius. Welcome, 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 welcome. I welcome it. Let's do this. Let's change. Let's elevate together, because it is about damn time. It is about damn time. We've been wanting this moment, and it's time. Now it's time for you to be a part of the solution. I'm so proud of you. Do it. Stick to it. Be grateful in as many ways as you possibly can. Trust and believe. We're going to come out stronger. I promise you. All right? I love you. 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 I love you.